The thing about Louisville offense that I can just remember from my times coaching against them the past couple of years, they're very balanced. They do a really good job of run pass with the quarterbacks they had in their system. Right now they're working with two guys. Coach Petrino, he's pretty much been running that offense for a long time, and to me it's impressive just how balanced they are in their formations and how he understands how to move his players around and get certain players the football. I think that's been the most impressive thing that I've seen from him over the years.
I guess you have to prepare for multiple quarterbacks too with Louisville, I guess, and then they're having some uncertainty at that position.
Yes, the main thing with those guys that no matter who they've had at quarterback, they've always had an athletic quarterback, guy that can move around. Obviously with Mr. Jackson the past couple of years, dealing with him in the ACC, he was a runner and a thrower. That's kind of what they're working with now. They have two guys, and you have to understand what both of those guys bring to the table. More importantly, that they can run. They can run the offense. Right now they're working through some things, but I know Coach Petrino will have those guys ready, dialed in for whatever task is at hand.
Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
I don't mean to say Devin Key, but
yes.
Big Six.
Yes.
He had a missed tackle.
Yes.
That just kind of comes and goes with the youth of the football team still on that defensive side of the ball.
I'm going to make no excuses whatsoever, understanding that when you're playing defensive back at any level, your mistakes show up on the scoreboard. And that's kind of what we harp to our guys about playing defensive back. Obviously, he did get the pick six, which is great, but your mistakes on the back end show up on the scoreboard. It's unlike any other position that you would play in football. But I do believe that, to me, that's not youth. I think he's played enough snaps over. He's sitting at almost 800 snaps, so I'm not going to make that excuse for the kid. He understands that he wants those plays back. He understands that wish that he could play a different technique, a different tackling technique, and we can get the guy on the ground and hopefully a different outcome.
Explosive plays, and I guess those are two of the big emphasis this week after the main game.
Always, more importantly, always. I think that last week we understand that two plays can give a team momentum. Big plays for touchdowns versus normal big plays is a difference. When you give up big plays for touchdowns, you're also giving teams hope, you're giving teams momentum, and you're giving them life when they sometimes don't have it. And I think that's what we did defensively. That was our mistakes that we made on Saturday. We love to get those back for sure. Are you good? Go ahead.
So, Clayton, I know you respect every offense you prepare for.
No doubt.
You mentioned having gone against Louisville during your time at NC State. Is Coach Petrino one of those offensive-minded coaches? As a defensive coordinator, you sit there and go, I better have this defense prepared and ready because I know what he's capable of doing and what skills he brings to his offense. Does that question make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. During the time, Lamar Jackson, I want to say his first game was against us in NC State in 2014. I could be wrong, but I know one of his first big games was against us, and he came in as a true freshman. He was making checks at the line, so I know that starts with his coaching staff, Coach Galloway, Coach Petrino. Those guys are really good coaches, and definitely that plays a factor. That was a really good question.
Coach Sanford talked about the height of the wide receiver.
Yes.
How have you guys been preparing for that?
Well, we haven't had a chance to practice yet, but it's really hard to prepare for that when you don't. When we have a couple of scout team receivers, Russell Brown from Florida, he's a big kid. He's more like Jalen Smith as far as a big 215-plus pound receiver. What we'll do is just make sure those guys are matched up against our corners who will be on the field.
Like through two games, how do you think Eli Brown's been doing? How has he adjusted from his transfer from Kentucky to here?
I think Eli's adjusted very well in regards to getting to know his teammates, his coaching staff, and each week he's getting better with the defense, understanding that his role will expand throughout the week as we play. As the season goes on, we'll need more snaps from Eli. But I do believe that he's doing a good job, and he's coming in. He had a really big hit in the game that kind of made the crowd go stand up a little bit. It was kind of fun to watch it. Just got to be careful on the hit. Make sure we keep our head out of the contact. Make sure we trying to protect everyone that's involved. But love how he's doing right now. He's really coming along.
So, Derquan Mobley's one of the guys that's going home this week playing his hometown. What kind of improvement have you seen from him just when you stepped on campus a year and a half ago to now?
Yeah, just the main thing is maturity with Mobley. He's really trying to understand his position a lot better than he has in the past. Obviously, his role on special teams has really increased. He's really one of our leaders on defense when it comes to getting everyone together, getting everyone riled up, make sure everyone's on the same page in regards to if you're on the sideline getting mental reps or if you're on the field getting physical reps. He's been the guy really on that second group, as you would say in quotations, to kind of keep that group afloat.
Coach. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Bye, Coach.